Hey there, folks, and welcome to the stream where we have. Well, I've lost my train of thought. Anyways, we have Ascension Perfect. Get rid of that. So we're playing Stellaris again today, and we are at our lovely planet of Earth, with our lovely Geikins, who are brown in this instance. There we go, green. So we want to get ourselves some chicken. And that's our goal. Trying to take over these guys and enjoy their lovely chicken and maybe their chicken babies in the form of chicken nuggets. So, we don't seem to have enough force to get through for waging a war on these guys. That is something that's not possible yet. I think that we should probably start working our way up with maybe settling on some planets here. This one's a size 19, sounds pretty good. The 15 is passable. And that's really all we have at the moment, although we can expand down here, which is probably not a bad idea. What's our construction ship currently doing? Making research stations. Oh yes, because the points were so good there. Well, that's all right. Can we set? Yeah, I think we're going to set a wormhole station. We'll just set it here, and he can get to that whenever he can get to it. That ought to do it. And let's see, our fleet is able to potentially take out these alien vessels so we can get the rest of this stuff here. Rubs the lotion on its skin. Ah! Hey, Lumi. Oh, goodness. All right, so we have 23 at 23 fleet cap, which means that our armies are not getting exactly much bigger, although I'm thinking we probably really should just absolutely settle on one of these planets. Sirius does look pretty good with a size 19. Probably set the thing right here or here. Actually, these are all pretty good candidates for adjacency bonuses. Yeah, let's make... Do you have a... I was going to say, do you have a spaceport? But let's set up a colony ship. We seem to have plenty of minerals going. Our energy is also pretty good, and let's let that start ticking away. We'll get ourselves into Sirius. Our construction ship will eventually... How many stations does he got to go through here? Let's see. We've got a 5, and we've got a 2. And a 2 and a 2. So he's got to go through 4 stations before that wormhole station is going to get going, unless he decided to totally jump cut over here. He did not. Okay. So we'll be able to get a wormhole station, start expanding down a little further. The Utarian miasma is probably going to be an interruption. Usually they don't like to place anything around there because, you know, it slows down things, and they don't really like to jump you right in the middle of that. We actually don't have... Oh, we have the Ebonic Veil here. Yeah, it's just no man's land constantly there. So if we don't see anything, we don't see anything here. And that's pretty good. Colony ship will take a while. I would like to go take out these guys. In fact, we've got a good mineral and energy supply that I was going to say we could build some Corvettes. What construction is this? Surface construction. Yeah, we can make more energy. How's our food? Our food is good too. In fact, we're in the black for most of this. Create me some more energy. Let me figure out from there where we want to go. Probably, how's our research? 1276. Let's go with the engineering tile so we can get the bonuses from that, and just make me some more energy in the meantime. How's our Gaia planet doing? We can clear some tiles, although it's truly not necessary. Can we build Betharian power, or are we still researching that? Let's check our research. No, it's still 11 months away. Hello, Nathan. How you doing? Alright, so I would like to get something progressing here. I'm not going to waste the Betharian or a construction there yet. Do we? Wow, 4 physics research on a blank tile? Let's take advantage of that and set a science lab there. That seems pretty good to dedicate there. And let's just tick it up to fast and let this thing come along a little bit. So we want to get stronger than these guys. Our relative power to them, they are slightly more powerful than us still. So that's a thing that we'll have to watch out. The curators are a plus 100? For what reason? If their opinion of us will increase over time if their station is within our borders. Well, I suppose that explains it then, because they're right there. Okay. Oh, I'm pretty good too. Just a nice quiet session at the moment. Scratch my head there for a moment. I may have a small interruption as my girlfriend comes home. She lost her key somewhere around here and I gotta let her in, so there'll be a short interruption for that. But that's about it. I'm doing pretty good and it's nice quiet. Get to hang out with you guys. Yeah. Okay, so what's our progress here? All energy here. Let's set up a queue here. What do we want to set up? You are producing food and all that stuff. You're dedicated solely to food, so I'm going to give you a hydroponics farm and then replace this one with a mining network and just kind of balance this the way I want to prioritize things. Bernard Star was another one, wasn't it? Oh, it's a size 11. At a 60% habitability. That has a factor on your happiness, and your happiness, let's see if we can find, no, they're all kind of middle of the road, but when it comes to happiness, the happier they are, the more they do, and the less happier they are, the less they do. So you can set someone like 100% happiness here, and I think the bonus is 20% for 100% happiness, or it goes the other way. So we have the Betharian power plant. We can queue that up now. Engineering facility we could use for that other place. Robots are interesting, but I don't know if I want to go there quite yet. Mining networks, we could get ourselves pretty rich. And afterburners for tech for our ships. You know what? I want to make sure our ships are a little more powerful. We'll work with what we have and just make them higher quality for now. I'm not worried about minerals too much, although I would like to get gain up to 70 or 80 if I could help it, and that would probably make things go a little smoother, a little quicker here. At this point in time anyway, and our colony ship is doing absolutely nothing right now, so we want to colonize Sirius. And what is the part of this thing? Governing ethics attraction. Ew! Happiness is up though. Society output's up. Energy credits. Your power goes out. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot. You're in the middle of that lovely, lovely hurricane. I'm gonna tick down the speed to normal here. So the happiness bonus will probably balance out this, but if I was gonna guess anything, I'd say this would probably be an energy capital. Yeah, if I was a hive mind, yeah, happiness wouldn't matter. It's not like happiness is really hard to deal with, but the governing ethics attraction sort of thing, that's the kind of thing that usually makes it go a little south, of course. But I'm going to colonize this place anyway. It's close to the capital, so it shouldn't be too oppressive. So if this is going to be an energy hub, let's just make put it right in the middle of the energy tiles. That'll really boost that up. Why do we have... Oh yeah, they destroyed this station. So you're over here now making that. You've got those all set up, so we're getting a little bit more. We're starting our research chain. 6? What's in here for all that? So we got a 3 and 3 here. That's some quality quality research right there. And I'm going to just move the the chat box just a little. There we go. Okay, so let's see, where are we? We're on tile blockers, solar panel network is there. That would help fix that little situation, even though, like I said, we're going to have an energy hub in Sirius anyway. And then when we start getting that populated, we'll get a good fleet cap and we'll be able to take over these guys and have ourselves some tasty chicken. Well, I don't know how many hoops we're going to have to go through, but we'll see. All right, see you, Lumi. Good luck with everything. It's a shame, but good luck. You know what? Let's just make a... we got a little bit of mineral bonus. Let's just make a whole bunch of ships. We'll go over fleet cap, bust these guys up here, and get rid of these amoebas. And then we'll have this spot, and we'll just have a little extra for ourselves. And take it back up to fast. All right. This side ship is currently waiting on these guys, so how about you just, yeah, go over... I was going to say go over here, but you know what? Just find me something that I want to survey. See if there's anything decent in there. And then our second side ship can just do some standard surveying. Alright. So you are idle now. You go just get that. Go get that last energy. And we're probably going to get this one into our borders as well. I don't see this one, but depending on... maybe we'll get it later with some bonuses. Energy down. Yeah. How's our planets doing? You are just about to finish something. How about we just give you some Betharian power? That ought to do it. That's probably the easy answer. Okay. And then you can make... oh, we don't have an Arcathon monument yet. How's our food surplus? It's pretty good. You just go over here and do that. We get solar panel network. Awesome. And... you know what? I'll take it. Energy grid. We've got Sirius there. Let's start it off right. So we're just going to do a little balance back and forth on that until we're pretty much way over. And I suppose with the extra fleet cap here, it's going to help. We'll go test our guys out and get our Admiral actually doing something other than being level 1. $1385, where did I want to be with that? You know what, we're probably well over already, but we'll just let the queue finish up. You are at... alright, well, we're going. Alright guys, let's head in here, and where were they detected? Alright, well, just, whatever. Just go in, smash things. Construction ship is complete. Do whatever that is. And then construction ship, what do I have for you? We're going to start getting these researches bolstered. We probably need a little balance on... yeah, just go do these ones. Is that one research station? It's one research station. I'll get some quality tiles here. Alright, that's clear, that's clear, that's clear. And do we have any habitable worlds? Not exactly, not yet anyway. It's still looking around. Well, we'll find out. What kind of planets are sitting here? Alpine, Arctic, and Tundra. Which is not bad for these guys. They're, oh, they're expanding up that way. Alright, well... they're Savannah, so we're okay there. They're not going to just totally take a big old chunk out of our territory here. Alright, so you guys, are you there yet? Oh, we are paused. Right. Well, we'll let them unpause and get there. How about that? And Earth needs some stuff done. Clear that one, and I suppose we don't need to clear it yet. Ah, whatever. We're in a surplus. It's no big deal yet. So you, yeah, let's just go. Aww. Governor Limathalar has died. And what do we got here? Alien writing. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of whatever that is. I can't tell exactly. The massive script covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. And we're still in sad phase there. Alright, just make some energy for now. We'll fix up the tiles later when we want to optimize. Which one are you? You are derelict cruiser listening arrays. That's probably rank 5. What are you? You are a 4 and need to get to work. Okay, so what did you discover? 17 tropical and a 10 continental. You know what? Go check those out. See if there's anything useful out of that. And you guys have got to be in here. So there's nothing here. Whatever. Go home. So we'll be able to survey that. What's our construction ship doing? He's over there doing that. So build those mining stations afterwards. We'll have somebody survey the rest here in a sec. Difficulty's just default. So our ethics are just... we went with the Gaikins, so... we're with aggressive diplomacy on that. We'll remind you that you can save 15% on your car insurance. And the materialists, because we're corporate. And we love everybody. We want them to save 15%. We just went with the nude anyway. Just had some fun with it. I know that we'll probably have to do some modifications in order for consuming chicken, but we'll get to those. Okay, so what is overcap? How much does that take? Oh, it takes general, yeah, it's going to take a little bit more off of our maintenance. It's fine. We'll live. And the colony's ready. They are still doing better than us, but fleet power is inferior. Well, I mean, that's a start. That tells us something. All right, Sirius. I want you to have a spaceport, and the surface is, well, we'll just let that evolve for a little bit and then make decent stations. And we got a research tile blocker, very nice, and sure, fleet cap. Let's just boost it up. And lots of things happening now. Yeah, let me have some unity. Yeah, I didn't even bother messing with difficulty at all. I'm sure that I probably get around to it at some point in time, but I didn't today. That's the crappy ocean world. Just played along with it. Okay, this science ship is doing nothing. I want you to probably take a few orders here. First off, actually, let's have you do some stuff down here. Go explore whatever that is, and whatever that is, and then go back here and find out if there's anything else here. There we go. So we'll be able to soon take these guys out. I just want to have enough fleet capacity to be able to take out a station if necessary. Could distract them. I don't know. I think the natural order of things says that we're probably in a little bit of trouble. Birds versus newts. Yeah, alright. Just double checking the chat position. I have a feeling like it's cut off. Like I have it in a weird position, that's all. Anyways. How are our planets? You need something, I know. Is there any reason to really check? I don't think there's any reason to really put anything out early until we get the first upgrade there. What did I hear? You guys are back! Fine. The trolls of the galaxy. Go do something about them, please. Even if you have to go through there. I don't care. Just get rid of them. Earth is complete with whatever it has, and it's building something on the science, so... Station lost. Wonderful. Okay, oh, we had someone die. Wonderful. And whatever. He sounds like a perfect guy for that category. Eventually, we'll find some more materials or something. Just crappy sciences right there. Crappy scientists. All right. You guys get going. Take these stupid guys out. Research whatever that is. So we'll check that. Retreat my science ship. Are they going that way? It's idle movement, but... Oh, was that a anomaly that I should probably take some care of? Is that a bad anomaly? Check that out here anyway. Okay, that's the construction ship anyway, and okay. Yeah, okay. We'll let it roll until you throw me some sort of response there, and I'm sure that we have some time to check that out. How's our building here? We're doing pretty good for energy, actually. Our fleet is deployed. Okay, construction complete on something or other. We need food. Yeah, it was a station as soon as they entered. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna shift you over here. You can do food for a while. Yeah, I'll just zoom in here. Yeah, there was a... They took out my lovely, lovely 5-power research station. And where are we compared to all this? We are down here, and they're going for all the crap in the center, it appears. Found an old mining station around the planet, blah, 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 drifting in orbit. It was surely used to mine the planet of its resources. Our technology within the station is very close to our own. We should be able to take hold of the station and have it up and running in time, or we could always scrap it for parts. And adds the abandoned mining facility modifier to blah, 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 and gain a mining station with 3 energy versus 749. 3 energy forever, though. It's going to be a lot more than 745 minerals.
Hostile fleet engaged.
All right. Let's see some stats here. They've got 3 pip guys. We're taking them out quite handily. We're losing minimal, and we're, like I said, we're above fleet cap, so it's not a big deal.
Construction complete.
We'll get the science ship in here in a second, and we lost a little bit. Let's take a look here. 3 corvettes. I can live. All right, so you guys, that is not the fleet. You're the fleet. Go home. Just get repaired. A bunch of construction. Yes, I need a science ship. You are available, doing nothing. Well, stop being lazy. Get in there. Survey, and that's the stats. What's complete here? Just about everything, and we just need to build stuff. So you get a science lab here for now. Get my research up. Get me caught up here. And you'll be a while. Alright, so we'll leave you be. Serious status, still very slowly going along there. We'll let them be. So, are these surveyed? Adjacencies. Ugh.
System survey complete.
I mean, from the looks of things, if we're going to do anything... Okay, there's something going on here. What I was going to say is adjacencies, we're probably going to just have to plop it anywhere, and this looks like a decent tile to slap it later. suppose we clear the way, and then we have a little bit of mineral bonuses floating around here. So we'll keep that in mind. How about the other planet, which was the Continental 10? Ew. I don't even want to think about that. The only place for adjacency is right in the middle. But it's got decent sciences anyway, if we're going to use it for anything. But it is a second planet in a system, so we'll give it that. So, cannot be denied that intoxicating effects of Sirius Prime's atmosphere are enjoyable. It's helpful in some cases. There's pressure from the more conservative parts of the Gaians to crack down on the possibility of addictive gases. Yeah. Pollution removal. Oh, thank God. We'll get rid of that right now. I will get rid of that easily. No thank you towards all... No thank you to the governing ethics attraction crap. I want them believing the exact same thing I'm believing. That's right. Don't want to waste edicts to do it either. Don't want to have these crazy factions going on just simply because of that. Construction ship is doing nothing. Can we throw you on something? That's not even surveyed yet. Yeah, there's a little bit here, so we don't need energy as much yet. You know what? Do the research and then do the mining and then go do these minerals here. In fact, let's have you busy for a while. Let's just do 2 crappy research stations in there. Yeah, you just do that for a while. And we're still ahead on physics, way ahead on physics. That's not normal as far as I've ever had luck with. Okay, we have energy grid, synchronized defenses, basic combat roles, and a physics lab. Thinking, yeah, let's upgrade the fleet for now. Let's have them doing a little better. This was a physics output place. That's probably why we're getting such a crazy amount. Yeah, that's exactly why we're getting a crazy amount. So you guys are doing nothing. And you are upgrading energy. Yeah, the engineering research is insane here. And we may or may not take advantage of that, depending when we go to min-max.
Construction complete.
20% physics. That's something you got to argue for. I mean, when it comes, I'll just pause. When it comes to the late game and you're researching energy and energy and energy, you could look at this like a whole tile of energy, or you could just get all those 5% with a crazy physics planet. But for now, I want some minerals. You can go over here and just deal with that for now. Give you that. And we have traditions. So yeah, anyways, to catch you up, we started out expansion just to get all the quick bonuses so that our unity goes at a half-decent pace. And then we're going domination because everyone wants us to go eat the chicken people. So I suppose governor skills pretty good. And this is integration cooldown and subject opinion. Not quite yet. Oh, the engineering station. Right. We got to you know what? What point are you at with that? It is a good significant jump. You know what? Just you do that first and then do the rest that I've set for you. How about that? That ought to fix that. We have max influence, so we have capacity overload, which is unimportant here. Propaganda is interesting. You know what? We're gonna blow it on something here. We are going to blow it on some sort of edict here. You know what? Serious. It's probably a good choice to go with the re-education campaigns just to balance that out for now. And it puts it to an aggregate -10 ethics attraction. And now we're off cap at least. Okay, so we know that we're still, yeah, we're really good for fleet power versus them. So we just need to get a little bit of fleet cap going. Debris is analyzed, and we get a whole bunch of the amoeba garbage. You, what are you doing? Okay, you are the one going up there. So I'll get you to go down here, survey these. And I'm going to make another construction ship so that we can do more things than, you know, one at a time. Get one construction ship doing all those side stations, and we'll get the other one making wormholes so that we can kind of get along here. I don't think we've got enough to jump the arm. I don't think our radius is strong enough, but maybe there, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, probably there. If we overcome these guys, we might be able to jump an arm there. That's about it. Alright, so Spaceport did the construction ship? Yes, alright. So you're building a wormhole station. I'm probably going to actually colonize the tropical world here. Probably not a bad idea. And yeah. Alright, so let's get you to make a colony ship. You know what? I'm just going to do it through the other menu just so I don't have to think about it later. So, Continental 10, Tropical 17. Okay. Where are we going to jam you? Oh yes, we're going to jam you in a second place after we have you created. Got it.
System survey complete.
99 to colonize. What's the downside here? Just a couple small negatives. No big deal. Alright, so yeah, just go build it. Go build it here for now. And we'll change it later. And survey's done. How's our science ships? Are we at a level 5 yet? You are doing nothing. Can we give you a job? Oh, you completed that survey and we ended up with another 2 minerals out of that place. Excellent. Alright, you go interrupt this one. Just go do that while we're waiting. Fleet cap is catching up. Sirius's spaceport can use an upgrade, and we have solar panel networks which we can throw on here as well, so we don't have to worry about those. So we can make stupidly sized fleets. And we're not too far off of our cap again, anyway. Not that it matters. That's probably, what, a 1% difference? 3%. Okay, no big deal. No big deal. And our supply is doing good. Maybe we gotta kind of pick up the pace on those. Do we want to... It's going to be a little distance of separation here. Maybe we can throw away... an outpost somewhere around here just to block all these planets. Just so that territory is not taken over.
Construction complete.
It's a tempting thought. There's 8 minerals on that? Solid. Alright, you can just, you know what? Just keep going. Just go here and find some spot to keep this train going. This is sort of my introduction into this style game, sort of. Like, I played some really old games in this respect, but this is kind of my introduction to some sort of newer game in the 4X style. So I'm just kind of getting myself back into it again. I mean, it sounds like you're more of a Stellaris guy. You came in for that. I normally... do Magic the Gathering, so it's just, you know, it's a strategy by extension strategy, right? That's how I figured it would, you know, do all right. So it's kind of an experiment in that way, but it's not too far off of generally what I normally do. Okay, you have nothing going on. You have you growing there. You know what? I'll just make some stupid buildings here. Oh yeah, there's the energy grid right there. not worried about that. Let's just get the minerals flying and flowing. The Exile. Readings originate from a small research outpost, which the Gaikins have no record of establishing or indeed authorizing on the surface of Thraman 4. Staffed by one Gaikin scientist, a fairly talented, industrious one if their research on Thraram 4A is anything to go by. There's a problem with regards to their identity, however. They've been unable to match them against the official state records. They refuse to identify themselves, save for stating they are an exile. They have expressed an interest in returning to Earth and serving the Gaikins directly, on the condition that the ISS Veldic, the Mary, immediately depart Thrawn 4, and no Gaikin ships ever return there. Yeah, I was thinking about another game. I got it on my personal wish list. I can't remember the title, but it's a new game that came out. It's Canadians versus Americans. As I'm Canadian and a lot of my viewers are Americans, I thought it would be a laugh. And I'll probably get around to that one eventually, too. The same idea. I just want to kind of see if I'm Stellaris is kind of that test sort of thing. See if branching out in that way is probably the good way to go. So, what's this give us? It gives us research to take over the outpost, and the Exile is added to the leader pool. What kind of... He's a scientist, so we get an extra scientist for free. Well, our scientists are pretty crappy, and 288 physics is nothing to scoff at either. Let's just see if we can get a half-decent scientist. Particles, and he's level 2. I said, check that. We don't really have... We already have a particles guy. Well, that was a bust. So we got the useless stuff at the bottom, as usual. And we get our 11 herbs and spices for our chicken, if we'd like. That's a thing. Yeah, Canadian. That's right. I think let's just hit up a border range for now. Until I see something a little more impactful on the research screen, I'll just go for things that are minor conveniences, like, you know, that might get us the 6 minerals. This construction ship is doing a whole heck of a lot of nothing. He should be down here, and he did go down here because I told him to go down here. Alright, just build the next wormhole station. We'll just keep jumping. And we do need to check out these other places. We have 2 idle science ships, which I do not like. Alright, you go there, and the other one goes survey here, and survey here. In fact, while we're at it, this one can go survey whatever the heck is in here, and here, and we'll just keep them busy for a little while. Well, I class the Canadian-American thing just kind of a friendly rivalry, if you want to call it that. Spaceport has finished doing all its things. We really need to research the upgrade. That's got to come up. America's hat. Okay. Well, I suppose that could be a thing. Somebody's got to make you guys look stylish. I know, I'm kidding. Ah, you're British, okay. So you're outside the picture. You do the same thing. Ah, come on, everyone's dying. Fine, take, you know what, that's not what I intended to do, but what I intended to do was see if there's a better researcher coming along. We do have a statecraft guy coming along. We do have a statecraft research, and it would make kind of a little bit of sense because, yeah, there's a lot of good statecraft ones. I'm just going to hire him anyway because it appears like half of our guys are intending on dying very soon anyway. Also, let's zoom back in. So we were back over cap. Excellent. Construction of something or other on Earth.
Construction complete.
Speaking of which, let's take a look. You're almost ready, so I'm gonna clear that tile blocker, and you can... I do need the physics. You know what? Who cares? Build something. This construction ship is doing nothing, so where are you? Which one are you? You are the one down here. I want you to keep going into the expanse, so you just head over there. This one is still doing a whole ton of infrastructure for us. Okay. Third wheel on the sideline. Yeah, but you laugh at the American politics as much as the Canadians, I'm sure. It's just, when you're outside the picture, it's just like,
Construction complete.
yep.
Colonization in progress.
We have an inactive building. That's probably just me getting a little ahead of myself. That's fine. No big deal. So we'll let that one go. I don't know why the phone's ringing. I'm ignoring it. Whatever. You ring, phone. You do you. So yeah, that's just two messages of the same thing. We'll just let that go. Yeah, under cap. Yeah, our cap is now over our spaceships or fleets right now. I was thinking something in that way. I was thinking it in reverse. So this is you, but down here. And you can just build that. And we'll just keep extending out. And it looks like that's all we've got. Somebody is very determined. Very determined to contact me. Yeah, whatever. That's what voicemail's for. Am I secretly a beaver or a wolverine? I'm Nova Scotian, so that would put me... Reference to the mooses and Brother Bear. Not even something I'm familiar with. No, I think the closest association, since I'm Nova Scotian, would be Highlander at that point.
System survey.
Either that or a drunk. Take your pick. And we got a couple surveys. They're still going. You are starting to get that going, which gives me something to do with my construction ships. And after this grows out, I can decide how I want to put an outpost here. And just kind of fill in the blanks. We'll be getting that border bonus, so we'll keep that in mind as well. And you are now done? You are now done. Alright, well, I want you to stop doing that for a while and go deal with all of these minerals. Oh, it seems that it's a whole pile of small ones. Ah, Disney film. Okay. I may have seen it. I don't know. I can't recall, honestly. I can't remember the last time I saw anything Disney, for that matter. So our science ships are... You're almost done your job. You are almost completely done your job, and I want you to start just visiting places. Go here and here. I don't know to what extent I've searched these places, so I'm just going to let them do them. And you're going to automatically go there, and yeah, sure, okay. You do you and research all that stuff. Is MTG my favorite game? When it comes to card games, sure. It's kind of a yes, but sort of thing. Like, yes, as long as it's a card game. When it comes to video games, my favorite game was Suikoden 3, an RPG from way back when. I thought it was just such a well-constructed game and had character personalization to such a degree that you could... It was a min-maxer's paradise, basically. Okay, so another building, I don't even care. I know I made extra buildings. Shocked and horrified I don't watch Disney. I'm not making an active effort. If Disney came on Netflix, then I'm sure that I would, you know, come to some sort of agreement with them. Thank you! Spaceport level 3. Perfect. I didn't even take a look at what else was there. What else is there? No, spaceport. Definitely spaceport. Okay, you're growing, and how's our cap here? What the heck? Oh, another random anomaly. you've completed your neuer. Okay, yeah, we have to move that later at some point when it actually matters. Right now, it doesn't really matter. So we'll let that go. How's Sirius? Are you finally... You are not even remotely close to set up. I probably should set up maybe something hydroponics and just kind of speed that up. Another guy's dead. Great. And... Well, we'll take advantage of you for now then. How about that?
System survey complete.
I think there's an imbalance with the alerts and the music. It's kind of hard to notice the alerts coming up. One species native to Stellaris 3, according to the ISF... I gotta rename half this crap. Orbiting the planet, achieved a tentative mastery of the planet. Science Officer Jessler proposed that we should monitor their development closely and maybe... Oh, pre-sentient species found. Okay. So where are they? Stellaris 3, I guess. Yeah, something to uplift later. And we'd have to uplift them if we were to take over this place. Because they're sitting right on Betharian power. Yours is Halo Reach. Had customization, awesome story, and wasn't about Master Chief. So it wasn't just your stereotypical thing. It was actually something, okay. I kind of ignored Halo after the first one. I was like, okay. And there was Halo, and then every other Xbox game was a shooter. I was like, well, I know what I'm getting if I want a shooter. But, I mean, at the same time, I was playing Unreal Tournament. So it didn't matter to me. I already had my shooter I enjoyed, which I still enjoy that game quite a bit. You need to build stuff. That guy's building things there. That will get in our borders eventually. And I want more research. Lots more research. Yeah, our energy is like super high. So we'll get you to do that one. That's a piece of crap. We'll save it for last. And apparently it is last, effectively. Oh, wait, we have this here. Let's take this. Take that, and then you can build the research stations here. Okay, I'm starting to kind of get an idea of what kind of games you enjoy. Kind of getting the idea. There's some strategy and planning in there, and you'd like that, but the real time works for the reflexes. Got it. Kind of, right? Oh, we have some random energy here. Didn't I ever set that, or it was here that I set it? Kill them in the sleep quietly so the chickens don't know they will share the same fate. How come I have a feeling I know what that is? Alright. Well, I suppose there's about two or three different things with that background. We're gonna get you chickens. And we got another guy dead. The Admiral! Well, he didn't do a whole heck of a lot. Had one battle and that was it. Yeah, my girlfriend's home.
I don't want to bother you or your people on there. Hi, people.
One moment. I'm gonna mute for a second, guys. All right, like I said, girlfriend was gonna come in and she had something for me to do. She got a TV from her grandmother, so I got to help bring that in. So it'll just be a couple minutes anyway, and I'll be right back. So we can have a cheap Admiral. No, that's the cheap one. That's the extra one. Or the upkeep one. Decisions. You know what? This is so good. Let's just take the upkeep so that we have some growth going here. And I'll just come right back here in a second after I get that in. So, see you in a sec. All right. That's done and dealt with. I was expecting something much heavier, but apparently not. You like strategy for long plays, but first-person shooter for quick playing if you want to kill something. Yeah, it's great for that. It's definitely... Who died? Oh, yes, the Admiral. Ah, yes, this lovely one. We've gotten a report from Science Officer Javob. It seems that a ceramic container circling the star Martum. Most peculiar, it should obviously not be there, but somehow it's managed to find its way into close orbit. Special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. We get the improbable ceramics. Alright, let's just pause that and get straight to it. Apparently there was a subway sub just slapped right down on my desk in front of me. Alright, go to that, and where are you? You are there. Please go do that. So a small old TV or newer flat? It's a flat screen. That's why it was so easy to bring in. I was kind of surprised. You know how some people like to say, yeah, I've got a flat screen for you, and you find out it's a gigantic tube television with a flat-ish screen? It's like, oh my god, no. And with her grandmother and her technological know-how, I was half expecting that. So just do a quick review. I want to take out these guys. I must take out these guys. So I suppose it's their naval capacity that's probably boosting them up. It's gotta be. Maybe a little bit ahead on research. Science ship, you are doing nothing. There is no habitable world for us for a long time. A whole bunch of savannah worlds we can't let them have. That's a thing. Did I not research it? Oh, it's an engineering thing. Right, got it. Perfect. Thank you. You know how it is, sometimes you just click on the menu and it automatically goes. Yeah, I'm going to just do a quick... let's tick down that and just a little bit, and I'm going to put the visor volume up. Just so I can hear them. All right. So I want you coming out here to just explore. Do we have a move button? You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'll learn it someday by pure accident. And yeah, just explore everything. Is this in our borders? It is, or it in our accessibility. So just find something habitable out there. We really have to stretch out for a little bit here, but that's fine. I guess it's the price you pay when, you know, the first colonization is a 25 Gaia. Hit the jackpot, and then it's just like, well, we'll just take scraps from here. Edda aliens. Okay. Uh-huh. We found somebody else. Alright, well, we'll throw that in there, and we could get some influence. We'll see how much influence we get and see if we can spend it halfway through at the time, if it's an overflow. And somebody else died. Yeah, I was wondering about the building up. Like, we have one more for Core World. I'd like to see where we sit after a Core World. I'm just trying to see if we can get, you know, a not garbage planet. That's clearly the end of the line there for us. So we know that we're working within these confines here. This is where all our habitable worlds are. The size 10 doesn't count. So we got a 15 on Alpha Centauri. That's pretty good. And then it's all pretty much garbage after that. Size 20 right here. That's a thing as well. I mean, we could really strengthen our core. That's something we can do. But yeah, I want to get the fleet cap up, definitely. And yeah. Alright, so we just lost a lovely scientist. So this is our only scientist left for the tier 5 to get the artifacts. done. Half tempted to pick something up here. Anomaly fail risk is okay. Half tempted to grab the Voidcraft and just throw a better scientists on here. Because we had a Voidcraft, if I recall, research. Yeah, we'll just slip you over here for now. Let you do that. And we'll just kind of balance them around. Diversify all these guys. So you go, you're level 2, so you can go figure out what you're doing. What were you doing? Where are you? You are here doing... Ah, I died in the middle of improbable ceramics. Of course. Of course. Now with this right here, we might want to... You know what I want to do? I want to go and... where's their homeworld? We have no idea. Go survey that. That's what you're going to do. Yeah, I'm thinking strengthen the core. Take the planets that are half decent anyway. What do we have as secondary planets? We have a size 11 and a size 13. Oh, wait, that's an outpost. Never mind, never mind. We don't really have great options. They're okay options. So, I'm thinking a size 20 continental, and it'll just kind of grow into its own eventually. Set up a thing here, and it'd be pretty good for minerals. Yeah. Alright, well. Oh, what do we have here? Society output. He still can do it as a level 2? I want... Yeah. That's alright. I just didn't feel it was a big deal at current moment. I want them to survey this so I can know what kind of planets they... I know I can go into here and find out what kind of planets they like as such just here. But I just kind of want to know beforehand. Also, you never know when they're going to close their border, so I'm going to just get the information now before it's a possibility that they close borders. Alright, so did I set that thing to I did not set a colonization. Alien specimen procurement. Alright, well we'll set them up, and I'm going to check all on map. We'll get them as we can. Are they all inaccessible or what? Got one there, one there, one there, one there. One there. Looks like we'll be able to get them pretty easily, so that won't be a mission that's hard to do. You are where? You were building those? Okay. And you're the one over there building those. Do the research stations. We'll soon have no more things left for you to do. I'm having a feeling like we might want to throw an outpost here soon, depending on... we'll see what they're doing. Maybe it'll be a wise thing to invade them. We don't know. Well, let's find out. This is the time to find out. We can deal with that influence gain. So, yeah. Like I said, closed borders. They are xenophobes. Okay. Well, we'll tell you how much we love to destroy you. How about that? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. They've got quite a bit. Let's see how they're scaling. They're a little bit more so. Technology level is their bonus there. These guys are catching up. Did I set a... I did not set a spaceport. Well, that's a pretty important thing. Sirius is not yet there for starting upgrades. Save some of the minerals for when I just want to dump a fleet cap thing and go straight to war. A long period of growing support for the Alien Suffrage Trust, the Gormathali Coalition. Them. Become more outwardly xenophilic. Well, I mean, that's a bonus. We don't have to deal with having to take them over. Ah, they have the same border colors. God damn it, I hate when that happens. But they may not have their borders closed forever, is what I mean to say. They are also wormhole travel, so that's interesting. We can kind of reach them, but they haven't built out this way yet from the looks of it. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. In fact, also, while we're at it, you're not coming my way. And apparently that was a wrong thing to do. Transmission from the independent space station of the Zurikope. And that influence is fine. Zurikor. And there are traders. Excellent. Where are they? They just decide to say hi? You're over here? Really? Way over there. All right, I mean, sure. Okay, construction ships. Pause for a second. Looks like we got a lot of things not happening. Unable to build a research station, so I had things overlapping. That's fine. Do species collection. Good idea. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, it is a ton of research and a ton of everything else, isn't it? Which one is our... you're our level 4. You are our level 4. We have a habitable world down here. Size 25 tropical. I mean, that's a thing. And a couple decent worlds for later. That's something interesting to snipe. We'll probably just take these guys over, honestly. Just so they stop confusing my freaking borders. As long as they're not... well, they're xenophobes, so they're probably less likely to actually have a mutual pact. That's a thing. Right, so... let's target. That is improbable ceramics. There's a couple in there. Go check those out. Just stop what you're doing and go do that. I want you guys to build whatever you can still build, just so that we're maximizing our territory. So there's one there. And we have a mining station there. So build that, and I suppose we have these energy right here. So I think that's everything for the moment. That's still not there, but 31 months away. Okay. It might come in our borders. This is the crappy science ship. What level are these? These are 3s? Yeah, okay. So he's going to need a little bit of work, this one. He's the level 2, if I recall. As soon as he wants to come back to us. 27 to 33. Just slam a few of these out. And that is full. I kind of want some minerals, but I don't think we have the mineral one going yet. What's your gross output? Not a whole heck of a lot. You've got something. Our energy is so high it doesn't matter. know what? Just make everything better. Make everyone happy. Kill, maim, and burn. That is the intent eventually. Now, the first goal is to try and get our fleet up above a space station. So I'm thinking maybe a 2 to 3K range, so we can just blow up their crap. And survey near their borders. Yeah, it would be helpful. I just wanted to mostly first... I sent the ship around the first time just to detect where the habitable worlds were, just so I can know where I can snipe things. Like, this is probably a... after our construction ship is done.
Project complete.
Excellent. Hallucinogen is gone. Yeah, we might be able to set a station down here and consider it for later. Just so that they don't get that. Of course, we can just take them over at any point, too. Because, I mean, they are technically kind of equivalent. And we could probably just blow out above fleet cap. You are back and doing nothing. So, you need to still gain levels. So, go survey that. And then after that, just, yeah, check out their stuff. So we'll have them go down here first so that we can set the outpost if we want to. And then I just want you to never bother me again. You need some levels, so just go on a constant research for a while, and I'll interrupt you with the other science ship when I feel like it. And there we go. That's pretty close to everything. Oh, you need to go survey that too. Afterwards, we'll have this science ship running the research projects, and he'll just go down the chain here. Missiles are a questionable thing, I find. Torpedoes aren't bad for all the the corvettes that we have here. If we end up getting torpedoes anyway, and we do have well, actually, that's totally changed. We have a ton of engineering research. We'll take whatever comes into a level 2, level 3. We'll get the crazy stuff. Just see what it wants to give us.
Construction.
So you are done with that. We're at 1408. Still, I want to be higher, of course. So, just, you know what? Just slam out a whole bunch of them. While you're doing those, check the ship designer, see if we got any upgrades, just random stuff. So we're at tier 2 for the coil gun, and just some evasion sounds good. And sure, our short range stuff get in there nice and quick. And how's our power? Torpedoes are amazing, and when we get them, we get them. We are researching deflectors too. That is a thing. I would like to have a tier 3 power soon, accompany that afterwards, of course, but we'll take what comes to us. So just, yeah, there's some stuff. That said, where are we sitting? 14 months away from tier 2 shields, and a little bit away from the tier 3 spaceport, so that we can just totally blow out this cap. This construction ship is complete, and I wanted the outpost down here. That's probably going to cost some influence. Let's see, what's on the star? Nothing? Alright, well anyways, go down there. Yeah, we're near cap on influence, so it's something to spend it on, honestly. And we do need to colonize one more world. Maybe? Or maybe we'll just take advantage of it and throw it into a sector with these guys when we take them over. Yes, please. Thank you, honey. Did I choose plant ships? I turned my eyes away and clicked. I didn't want to decide forever, and that's what I did. I didn't realize that I went with them. Ah, yes. Alright then. They are pretty kind of cool looking. They look very sci-fi movie-ish. I'll give them that. Not like way out there in fantasy realm. Kind of one of those gritty sci-fi movies. Okay, so let's see. We probably want to colonize one more thing in our core and get things just rolling. And Alpha Centauri 1 is kind of at the borderline of passable. It's just a size 15, it's passable. Continental is also pretty... You know what? Let's do the Continental. The habitability thing is... It's a really low habitability. I'm more tempted, with that said... Yeah, I'm more tempted to go with Alpha Centauri on that point. Just because it's probably a lot better. Not you, the other one. It's got no downsides. It's not a crazy sink in habitability. And I mean, we'll get more space for that. Just go on that. And don't care about food bonuses. Those will die off pretty quick the moment we have a sector. Yeah, well, let's go into the ship designer. You want to see the colony ship. Whoa! Alright. Pretty crazy, like a gigantic beetle.
Construction.
It's kind of nifty, isn't it? Little little area down below. You can have a little walk in the park. Yeah, that's kind of cool looking. All right, and we have some more domination stuff. Which one was this one? Tributaries. That is tempting to just simply have a tributary and take advantage of their bonuses. Know what? No, yes, no, yes, no. We'll take it for now. We're not really set up for integration quite yet. So we'll let it go. We have a couple construction ships doing a whole heck of a lot of nothing. It appears as if they don't have much to do anyway. Oh, this construction ship wants the outpost. So, yeah, 184. That's fine. I can live with that. This one, on the other hand, is... You know what? Just go park yourself for a while. We're caught up, mostly. Okay, we are at 1,700, so if we need to take their capital for ward score, we could probably manage it. Also, we need to do the upgrade anyway. At Tier 3, we've got automatic exploration, which is pretty decent. Civilian ships, shields, and afterburners, that is a thing we can do. We can do a quick ship design. We're going to have to go through here anyway, and like we have to upgrade Tier 2 here, which is probably going to be something like that. Yeah, probably something like that. Alright, so we'll get that, and construction ship, let's see. Well, we can give them a few things. Power. There, it's a rudimentary thing we can give them, and we can give that guy that we just sent back the first one. Science ship, probably much the same. Yeah, very much the same. Yeah, I'm doing this all backwards, but whatever. There we go. I know it's one of those things you should do just so you give them enough time to escape, and I always forget to do it. Usually after the first ship gets blown up. And transport ships, well, I mean, it's a free upgrade, so sure, why not? And will that work? Not exactly. It's pretty close. So we'll just give an extra small on top of that. Perfect. Okay, so which one was the blank ship? You. Go do an upgrade now. Also, this probably needs an upgrade now. 987. Well, we have the cash, so go do it. That ought to boost us up enough to declare war. We can take out these chickens. And we should be able to hopefully blow through their stuff. Oh my god, they're expanding out that way. They're after a raid, or abdraid. So they want those guys, and after we incorporate them, they'll automatically be ours. So, perks. They did the work for us. Colony ship and defense platform. The colony ship I'm not usually concerned with because it raises the price, and they're actually active for all of 2 seconds when it actually comes up. We have closed borders due to... Where the heck were you? Ah! Their borders expanded. Please, please say... What do you got here? Oh, those are space whales. You are about halfway done. I'm a little concerned. Did they actually make anything? I don't think they colonized anything, but we may lose out on that opportunity. Fleet is upgraded to a 1771. That sounds sufficient. And you are making the colony ship. Okay. I am losing food. Oh, yes. Okay. So let's just throw a little infrastructure in front of things. Where do we got some free hydroponics farms? I suppose we can make one there, but let's try to find some easy stuff. You're a quick upgrade, so I'll just do that, and then I'll follow up with... We don't need energy that badly. Why are you so pissed off? What faction are you part of? Council of Technocratic Reform. We're behind on the sciences because the guys down south are superior on technology. Alright, well, we'll make a quick... Yeah, whatever. Just, whatever. Actually, you. Just you. Just, put me in the black on that.
Special project complete.
Hello there, Akami. And we got that covered, so that, let's see, extra dimensional insights modifier for 20 years, giving the following effects: research speed plus 15%. Very nice. So, after almost giving up hope studying the accursed ceramic object for so long, we have reached a breakthrough. The object isn't really there, it's rather, it is a projection from a higher dimension. Analyzing it as a shadow of a fourth dimensional object, we have accumulated enough data to decrypt its message. The object teaches us how to improve in all fields of research. The only question is, who sent this information? Oh, my goodness. Har har. Okay, so we want to start looking at these guys, and we want to be able to put... How are we looking towards them? They the Tuxtons? They are indeed. That will be theirs. Okay, so we are well ahead of them. Yeah, fleet power inferior, so it's going to be a blowout. We'll just try to avoid their capital before wards score, so that we don't blow through our fleet nearly as bad. And then we'll try to goad them out. So with that said, make some armies. So we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That ought to give us sufficient amount anyway for whatever comes up. And we'll just blow through their infrastructure, I suppose, a little bit. A little bit. We'll let them recover it in the downtime that it takes to integrate them. So, yeah. With that said, I want a quick assault, so let's go to these guys here, and I want you to just come to the outskirts, just so that I'm ready for you. And moving them out, our stuff is still pretty good. Spaceport of Earth has completed its queue. Very nice. So we'll just give them a second to get the armies together and get the fleet off to the side there. And we'll be ready to go and take those guys out.
Research complete.
Oh, you are still going. Thank goodness. Good. We still got time. Good. Although they could really just totally kibosh that. The science ship is still doing nothing. You are still... I gotta send you to the rest. How is your age? 76. I want to just take a look at that, actually. Let me click you. Oh, whatever. Tile blockers. Actually, we have a ton of toxic kelp, I believe. Pardon me. On our third planet? So that might be a concern. Yeah, a whole pile of toxic kelp. So we definitely want to research toxic kelp. Perfect. That'll open up that world nicely. Get us some stuff going. Alright, our first armies are appearing. You're down there doing your thing. Our science... we have a construction ship doing nothing. That's expected. And we have 2 science ships. Are you very busy? What are you doing exactly? Oh, you're still surveying, I'm sure. Yeah, one of them was surveying everything. That was him. And then this guy's doing these, which I want him to just keep going. So I just want to get them all selected at this point. A couple of these, I believe, are the artifacts, but I guess not. Maybe I was wrong. Alright, well, we'll let it slide. Whatever. So, as soon as the second army is set up, we're good to go for an immediate invasion. We have another upgrade? What did I not upgrade? Upgrade!
Colonization
Apparently, oh, did I interrupt the upgrade? I might have interrupted the upgrade. Or something. Yeah, the first ship upgrade was the construction ship. That's where I got that alert. Okay, okay.
construction.
Kind of threw me off where I did two things at once. Okay, no big deal. So that construction ship is now done. We have a little chunk into their border, and that is now ours. So some nice bonuses here.
Project complete.
All right, that is the first of the specimens collected. So extra societal research. Get the mining going and get the research going. And after that, we apparently cannot go there because it's technically in their borders. Great. Upgraded the fleet to an 1800. Yeah, this is going to be pretty swift. All right, you. Like I said, get back out to the border, and we'll just let our armies just come wherever they come from. We can take out their first 3 planets and maybe, just maybe, find a way to sneak in, like right there. Wormhole station. We can't enter here. It's just outside. I want to sneak into wormhole stations somewhere around here, just so that we could kind of bounce around them. But it's not easily possible. I mean, we'd have to throw another one here to do one here. You know what? I'll do it. We'll get rid of one if we have to. So just build one there. We'll bounce one there, and then we can start taking them from the back. So that's the upgraded construction ship, I believe. Yes, I'm going to live stream on Friday, in which case I think people are requesting that I do magics that day, so that'll be the case. Armies are complete. So we have 12 armies, very nice, and our food is still going down. Our energy is now in a deficit, so that's a thing, but the moment we start blowing things up, that'll fix itself. Alright, so let's get this war thing going. Who am I fighting? Alright, so we want to want the chicken to be ours. And do we want the influence? I mean, we don't really need it. I think we just want to go to a straight 56. And I'll throw in a couple liberates just to if things don't go our way. So Jabba's our way, and their capital sounds perfect. 27, that's a little bit over the cap, just a couple points, 1 point to be exact. So we'll take Zarak. Right here. And they don't have any secondary. They have a secondary system right there. That's going to make it annoying. You know what? Don't take Zarak. I don't want these stupid pinstripe land areas. So we'll confirm that, and let's go for it. Okay, they have 2 planets right here. That's a perk. That's going to be a hell of a lot of war score all at once. So, yes. What took you so long? Well, they were looking forward to this.
Alien spaceport engaged.
All right, so let's see. What are we? Holy sweet Jesus, that's a lot of stuff in there. Apparently it is not up to date. Our information is not up to date. That is doing a whole lot of back and forth there. Oh, their fleet's coming in. That could... Is that a bad sign? No, we're still okay. We're still okay. We can probably work with their fleet too. Although I'm concerned about this. Oh, please just take out the station. I don't want that wearing us down. Alright. With that said, let's hold on a second. I want you to just crank out corvettes for a while, and we'll see where that goes. Losing food again. Did that construction actually go through yet? No, it didn't go through yet, so we'll be expecting it to go to black here in a second. But we can modify that. Like, we can just, there we go. That'll make sure it's pretty secure. Okay, our research, we got an extra spaceport. Perfect. Robot, engineering facility, or mining network. I think we want to have the mining network and our mining setup set so that we can start focusing on all the other things. So, yeah, a whole bunch of stats that we don't care about right now. We want to make sure these guys are done. Will you get rid of that stupid station? No, don't go towards the other station. They are taking a chunk out of us, but we did take their fleet. We're at a -2. Come on.
Special project complete.
Yeah, another specimen collected, and...
Situation log updated.
Okay, why are we -2? What did that? They just class it as a loss for us. Great. It said we did pretty crappy. Okay, you're attacking the station, whatever. Just go to the planet, please.
Complete.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're in the black. Designed destroyers. Yes, that's right. We are kind of... Pause. Negotiations for appointing a new Archon are underway. So, I'm guessing somebody died or the election has come along. All right. Well, we'll get that in a second. We'll take a look at it anyway. Yes, destroyers. No. Yes. Here we go. So we want to just do some quick. We'll just do the basic upgrades that we have available. We don't have a whole heck of a lot for options quite yet, so we'll just slam in some power and figure out how much we need. So we have a bonus of 10. I think we'll be okay with something like... And that's a flat 0 with tons of shields. Did they attack me? They... may have. It was a warp trap and then their fleet came in. It looks like they've got a little bit more coming in. So we'll look into that. It's just a single ship. So we have a fleet. I want to make you away. You know what? We'll have them join up here in a second. Pause. Bring up that, and I want you... your rally point now. Go to them. Replenish my supply. Please don't... you're going to try and guide me over there, aren't you?
Colony established.
I have a feeling they're going to try to guide me. Okay, so we got another colony. Cool. And you're going to just hide out over there. I would like to probably make another Corvette yard, potentially, or at least temporarily. Is that going to save me anything? It is going to save a chunk after probably about a dozen ships. Whatever. Set that up, we'll start cranking out some ships from that. And we got another ruler. He does what? I didn't even look at it. Scientific leap, research speed plus 10%. I wanted to kind of check out what we currently had, just so I didn't mess that up. So you had a surface queue, that was the hydroponics farm. Okay, perfect. So now we're still in the black and we're just kind of holding steady. We'll have a dedicated location for that eventually. Let's check our capitals. There's a quick upgrade, but I want to go towards fleet cap right now. And that needs a little time as well. Right. So don't attract them. Don't attract them. That's starting to come down. Very nice. So that means let's get our fleets together here. Our armies. Where are our armies? Where do I put them? In fact, I want to change that, don't I? Or no? No, when it all comes together, I have it set up so the rally point and then the armies and then the armada. So when you have this long list of ships that you're making, at least you can still see something. That's my thoughts anyway. So I still have to embark them. So you go, you go, you go, and you go. And I won't worry about the attachments yet. When I'm min-maxing, maybe. So all you guys just come here. And you're all safely away from that, which is all I'm looking for. I am tempted to sit them at the war point, but at this point I can sit them here and their tiny little ships can go get distracted by that while I'm kiboshing everything else. Like when I go to take out this station and all their garbage over here, this will have time to regenerate and, you know, that way they can go play around with that forever. And we can go take something else out. We are at 14%. That's a little bit more like it. What changed? The next space battle came in and really changed things around. So let's just put that on the table first, and we'll see how far we are away after a little bit. And we're looking at it's going to go down a little slow, but whatever. Yeah, they got a whole ton of armies here, so it's a good thing that we made all those extra. Another specimen collected. Excellent.
Research complete.
And all kinds of things coming in. The tile blockers, very nice. So, bureaucracy, not bad. But how is our factions doing? We're barely getting anything from that, so it's not a big deal quite yet. Although this is pretty good. Crew quarters, engineering bay. So when we're not at war, we can make a swift recovery by sitting them at something that's pretty cheap at least. And we have an admiral that makes things cheap, so there's that. This construction ship, do we have a job for you now that we had another colonization? Yes, we do. We have a job for you. You can go build mining stations there. We have that there. Oh yeah, we wanted you to do that. Pause. We want you to make that wormhole station here so we can reach the far end. So you go do that, and then you go do this. And cover all that. There, alright. And then I wanted to check out this place. We're coming along, but it's not there yet for making the armies, or making the extra ships. You guys are all in line. There. We want our 12th guys. There you go. Coming along. Just a few hundred left. And then, yes, I'll absolutely chuck these guys back. Like, between invasions, I always chuck them away and then bring them back. So everyone's there. Just waiting for it to tick to 0. Well, these guys are slowly building up their crap. Once we get rid of these stupid spaceports, we'll be good to go. It's quite the match here, but once we start taking out their corvettes and all that, we might be all right. Speaking of which, how is... You are not constructing more ships. You do 4, you do apparently 1. I want to balance that out. Worry about this level 3 spaceship when we do infrastructure afterwards. Until then, we'll just hold the fleets together a little bit. Okay, so you are set and ready to go. Yeah, they do have a fair chunk of armies on there. This just keeps growing.
Construction complete. Research complete.
All right, well, you're doing that. Why don't you go take out these guys right here? All right. All set and perfect.
Enemy planet secure.
Oh, that's a 54%. Well, that, okay. Okay, so probably this other planet is all we need. I bet you that's all we'll need. So, you're doing that. Mineral Network 2, okay. Mineral Processing Plant, we can start working on our way to min-maxing. Ion Thruster, also pretty good, but I want to start the min-maxing of planets. And then our resources to just do whatever the heck we want. So, we'll see how this fares right here. It's a little bit of a risk. But we should be okay. Yeah, we're taking out that first. That's what I wanted to see. Kind of balance out the... that's what I want right there. Let's see how you guys are doing here. Getting it most of the way down. We're doing okay. The Aruxos have decided to show up. Hello. You have wonderful timing. Wonderful timing. So we got some traders. Now we'll say some nice things about them right now. And we'll check them out in a bit. Our fleet is going down, 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 but we'll make a quick recovery. Like I said, we'll work on infrastructure, mining, energy, and all that stuff here in a bit. So you go take out this planet, and I believe these guys are good to go. You can come up. They're not going to make a fleet fast enough to recover from that. We did drop to 49% from that, but it should be okay. We lost a couple percent from a space station. That's always a risk, early on anyway. So do we get 26% out of this? Another specimen. Will we get 26% out of this, or what? How close are we going to be? All our ships keep coming in. Thank you. Make this thing go a little bit faster. Speaking of a little bit faster, are we expecting a threat? Zip it up a little bit. We have an unemployment. That's a thing. That is a thing. How do I want to take advantage of this? The energy planet? It is. Unrest. Wonderful. Stupid factions. And it's all because of you. You keep working on that physics research. Get yourself learned a little. Okay, so destroy them, watch them bleed, hear torture screams of their women and children. Mostly their children. I want some chicken nuggets now. I'm kind of hungry. Alright, with that said, anyways, I'm going to just set the energy grid right to go. You can start doing that. And let's get back into here. We're at full speed, so do not engage, do not engage.
Situation
Whatever.
updated.
That's just annoying. Keep up this, at least. That was a little annoying. We don't have an admiral. Did I forget an admiral? That probably might have made things a little easier. Just a few percentage better. We'll soon have the option for... Oh, that raised it up 1%. Very nice. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming in. You're helping. There's nobody over here or anything. Okay. Just double check that. How are the armies on this planet? Minuscule compared to the first planet. Okay. This is going to be a very simple thing. Alright, so...
Construction complete.
soon after the war, we're going to just do a little infrastructure cleanup, and then I think we'll call it probably around the hour. Yeah, we'll call it on the hour, and we'll have everything cleaned up by then. This was construction of this. How's our food? You know what? Let's make an excuse and get that upgraded. We're going to want to keep that up. Mineral processing plant, very nice. Another specimen. We are at max speed, so that is the thing. Let's be paused in menu then. This is energy weapon damage plus 15%. That's pretty good if we find the other thing. So you're level 2 versus the other guy that's also level 2. Do I want to trade you guys? I can trade you guys. It's no big deal. So we'll do that. And then that science ship was you. You're doing currently nothing? Did you get everything? Where are you? I want to have them do research very soon into all the debris. So I want to really have this summed up quickly. So you know what? I'm going to have you just kind of come into the system and just hang out. Just hang out near the border in case something comes up, and set you to passive. Just so we have that summed up and ready to go.
Research complete.
So we can reverse engineer all their crap. That's a nice one to have. Habitability plus 5%, pretty good considering we have really crappy planets. We don't need to worry about uplift quite yet. And these buildings I never care about until I'm going full blown into the research upgrades.
Complete.
Storage full on you. More influence, you say. Alright, well, Alpha Centauri... You're now a land of opportunity. Fill yourself up. Okay, this is set. Perfect. Attack. Let's get this done and dealt with and over with.
Enemy planet
Boom.
secured.
86%. That's got to be enough. Yep. Vassalized. Done. They're ours. So, we got the planet. One with the war demand vassalized. And their message. This war has raged for too long. I don't know. It was a pretty swift one if you call... If I'm going to say anything, it was pretty freaking swift. It'd take out 2 planets in the same system, call it a day. So, for those not aware of how that works, vassalization basically means they kneel to us. And they'll help us out, so they'll build up their fleet. And if we go to war, then they'll go to war with us. And they're like, after we go after these guys over... Holy crap, that's where those guys are? The Aruxos are over there. Keep that in mind. So after we go after these guys, because their technology is superior, and that's really pissing off one of these factions, technocratic ones. So in order to make them happy, we have to kill these guys. With that said... They'll help out and they'll cause stupid distractions if we want them to, or they'll assist us in any way possible. So that's a thing. They're also wormhole travel. So that's also something to keep in mind. Alright. So let's send the fleet home. Let's do some cleanup. So, go home. And we have some construction ships that are probably doing not a whole heck of a lot at the moment. We got this from the border range 20%. How about we cover that right now? And go do that. And serious? Yeah, let's roll through the planets. You know what? We're gonna pause. Let's send out a bunch of upgrades. Mineral, mineral, mineral. Perfect. We'll min-max this much later, I guess, when we integrate those guys and we have to clean up the mess from whatever automated thing they make. Okay, so upgrades done. And this one, we want some sort of upgrades. What kind of planet were you? You're the energy credit one. 2 projects in the system. 2 of the projects in the system. How many projects do we have, actually? This is an energy planet, so we will set up power plant. And power plant for when that guy grows up. Yeah, I'll just clean up the planets for the moment. Is this ready to go? Almost. And how many people moved here? Nobody! Alright, so we'll just let those go for a while and then we'll just do a mass setup. So what are the projects in the system? Let's highlight all of what's here. So these guys are already being tracked. Oh yes, these guys, right. Set the debris. So whichever one is not doing these will set to do the other one. So science ship here, that is the projects in the system. No, mouse. No. We are in the wrong spot. It's up here. So Jabba, we only went to one system, so this guy will not have a lot of work. That's right, and he's right there. Yeah, got it covered. Get to research some stuff. Fleet is repaired. This guy doesn't really have a whole heck of a lot to do. I suppose we can extend out here. And we got another specimen. Very nice. Where do we want to set this one? I suppose we can just set a wormhole station in their system now, because they're part of us. So you go do that, so we can hopefully jump the arm much like they did. Ooh, blue lasers. We get it into the lasers now. Gravitic sensors, nice. Ion thrusters, all the stuff that we really didn't research, we're going to get some upgrades towards and hopefully get some free stuff. Automatic exploration. Did I research that? I don't even remember. Wormhole upgrade. We'll take that right away. We'll get that out of the way so that we have much easier travel. That's just a thing, obviously. So we have a continental world up here. We have a tropical here. So there are some options up on this direction. we can kind of work around them. Once they're a sector, we can take advantage of that and just colonize some sectors. We have a Gaia 16 right there. That's kind of important. We'll need to get to that. So it'll be part of the, okay, one of the dead debris. That's a goal. We'll have to get to that Gaia world and take that one over as well. Even if we have to sectorize it, which kind of sucks. Well, maybe we'll sectorize Alpha Centauri because it's not a great planet. And we'll have a jump to another core world over here. So, did we not finish these? No, they're doing their thing. And we got another dead guy. So, more blue lasers and good stuff that we like. This science ship is the one that was... Don't tell me. Yeah, it was our level 4 guy. Survey speed sounds interesting. We may want that for automatic exploration for them to just go along. So although cheap is good, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's just have them doing their job faster. So you are now doing automatic exploration because we can't complete that last one. Is that really the last one? Oh, come on. Yeah, it is. We'll never get the derelict cruiser and all the artifacts. That's what that one is. Both of them together. A derelict cruiser says it's completed, so why is it... But it's not completed. We never had a science ship level 5. Well, whatever. Or never mind. Never mind, it was reading it different. I'm an idiot. Right. So that's just that one for that, and this is the elusive tar black, which we need a level 3 for. I bet you our guy that's researching after the debris, we could probably set him. He'll probably be a level 3 come that time. It's a possibility. If not, we'll just set them on automatic and let them go. And eventually get back to this level 3. It's so close yet so far. Alright. So mostly cleaned up. Let's check out this. This also needs a little bit of a survey going on. So we'll... when we get the automatic survey going, if the first guy's going up there... Well, we are wormhole, so it'll only go so far. Uranic crystals. We have 2 of them already, so we have energy bonuses. That's a thing. Ooh. Spaceport level 4. We have defense stations as well. That's a thing. I'm going to go straight fleet cap, and then we'll nitpick with the defense stations later. Because, I mean, as long as we're the aggressor, we don't really need space stations all that much. It is a thing, though. It's usually something I throw a little bit later in, like, you know, when you have a hub station. Like, if we were to colonize one of these and just have a spaceport there ready for this, just kind of ready for our war efforts here, then I would throw a station into a place like that, just so that we can guarantee maintain the station. That's more lasers. You build something, more stuff, and research. And that's another resource that we apparently do not have. So which one was that? That was the habitability. We can take a look around, see if it's in an easier place. Resettlement sounds pretty good for when we go to remove those other guys, but... Armor? Regenerative hull tissue? I mean, it is a thing. War demands is also pretty good. Swap the dockyards for the armor. You see armor being an important thing? Well, I suppose it's a pretty quick one, so yeah, why not? Let's just get it out of the way. And, how much do you have left? There's 3 more debris things in there, so it's up in the air. You're done your queue. And you've got a whole bunch of completed stuff, and we might want to soon start looking at nitpicking that.
Debris analyzed. Research complete.
Kithri Syndicate. The amoebas? I know that they'll be decent as well. They're kind of the entry-level tiny ships. So you are war traders, okay, or equal honor-bound warriors. We'll say some nice stuff and let them go about their merry way. You know what? How's our research? How's our year? We are kind of a little bit behind on the research, aren't we? If we were to scale that. So you know what? Just throw Science Lab on that. So extra stuff there. There's the armor done. Ceramo metal armor is available. Railgun, our tier 3 weapon, is available. So that is a thing. Society do the amoeba. We're going to need to, well, we lost our spaceport option here. But we would probably need something like that, wouldn't we? Unless we... You know what? Let's just run it. The amoebas are interesting. I'll give them that. Can we set up... let's take a look at our destroyer. They don't have the slots. We don't really have the necessities for amoeba quite yet. But it is a thing. We can just get it out of the way, I suppose. Alright, so construction ship. You are currently not doing a whole heck of a lot. You are up there ready to expand things out. And we want to get to here. So how about we have you build a wormhole station over here. And we'll get the other one to build one up this way so we have a little more influence in this direction. So we can get around a little bit better. This science ship is doing a whole heck of a lot of nothing. You need to, you know what? Go get upgraded so that you're safer. Alright, oh, and these guys are getting a little bit better off. They're starting to feel better. Strength through Conquest Coalition, so because we subjugated somebody, we are doing pretty good there. Local rivalry, we don't have a local rival. We can set that one up pretty quick. Aggressive diplomacy, looks like we're set up for that. Technocratics, traditions of discovery, that's what they're after. Apparently we're bleeding edge again. Hangar corvettes, we'll take a look into it. That would be actually pretty cool. I never experimented much with the amoeba, but if we can do that, that actually sounds interesting on its own. Okay, and this wants us to be federated. We've got new contact, which is for time, so they're only happy temporarily. Enclaves incorporated, keeping it. Okay, we have enclaves and refugees welcome. That seems pretty happy. And no purges is going to change their tune pretty quick when we want some chicken. The amoeba are pretty good. I've never experimented with them. I just went straight to the heavy upgrades when I wanted to get around to playing around with the Fallen Empires and nonsense like that. I got the heavy tech for it and then just went for it. So you want traditions of discovery, which we'll talk. It's no big deal. They seem happy enough. I'm happy with them being happy right now. And that's good enough. We can declare rivalry on them, and that ought to... how is their general strength to us? They are listed as superior. Okay. They're at war with the Aruxos, who seem to be losing. Okay, maybe we don't rival them quite yet. Not until we're a little more sure about that. I suppose we did lose a whole ton of our fleet, didn't we? Alright, let's use some of this 3,000 freaking minerals and get ourselves back up a little bit on the fleets. Okay. Whoa, evading hostile fleet, whatever. You make some stuff. You make some stuff, and we'll just have the Corvettes out of the way for now, since we have those yards ready and going. So where are you? Excuse me? Lambda aliens. Oh, they're pirates. Okay. Wonderful. So we can't construct a wormhole station there. You're running away. That's fine and dandy. Where are those ships compared to the... Oh. Okay, we're all right. So once we get those Corvettes, we'll start blowing them on those guys. We'll want to set up the destroyers and all that soon. Just disappear. Everything disappear. Let me think for a second. We are on fastest mode. How about we tick that down to normal for a second? Just let that roll for a little while. Our leader has leveled up. Speaking of which, is he assigned to anything? Everybody's assigned, and it's all scientists at the moment. We have no real governor usage right now. We'll consider that as soon as we get into sectors here. All right. Where was I? Yes, destroyers. We did a quick mock setup, so we'll just we'll set up this with we don't have assembly yards for that, actually. So with that said, we'll just do a quick spaceport upgrade and just set those queued up so that that's out of the way, and then we'll make a ton of destroyers at some point in time. We'll probably just set up Sirius, since it's nice and close and it doesn't matter that much. Like, it's all centralized here. It really doesn't matter if one's too far away or anything. It makes no difference. So we'll have our destroyers come out of something there. All right. Moving at normal speed, and now we also want to check our infrastructure here. You're moving to the new place, which means that we should probably check out these. Yes, you can upgrade. Although we don't necessarily need that upgrade. Do we want that upgrade? We'd have to clear this tile. Clear this tile for that. We'll start getting some good buildings there, and then we'll just move it whenever it matters. So that said, we'll want that one clear as well, and when those two are clear, then we'll start considering minerals. What was this planet? Doesn't matter for when it comes to minerals as much. And your survey. You guys are not a whole heck of a lot of busy for some reason. You were upgraded, so you need to go. Yeah, that one was outfitted. He was upgraded. This one should probably yeah, I just, you know what? Set it, interrupt the queue and go. And he'll go back to researching the planets later. Did we actually see where some of those special resources were? Anything close? Not really. I don't see any resources quite yet. Do they have any that we can see from their borders? No. Got some bodies to hide? All right, well, you have a good time. It sounds like you're going to be a little busy. I can see why you got to go. All right, you have a good night. And I suppose with that, it is on the hour, like I said. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. And we managed to get the chickens under our control. And they feel nice and safe and secure. Well, maybe not. Disloyal. Well, yeah, they might want to like snatch and bite us and all that stuff. But hey, their trust's going up, which is, you know, that's their concern right now. They can trust us. Yes, it's okay. Change the designs with armor. Oh, almost hit X on the game. I would like to try and get an idea of what they're working with before I figure out the designs. Like, I'm not concerned about armor yet. Like, I like Corvettes evasive and the big ships tanky, and then after that, I find shields are usually sufficient. It depends on what regeneration mode you have. If you have a decent regeneration mode, that's usually where I decide my direction. But it is a thing. I am considering it. It's a gray area for me. When we get to the bigger ships, maybe. You know what? Let's go to the ship designer and the destroyer. We are soon researching the tier 3 on that, so we could probably get a little extra power out of this. With oh, that's a tier 1 though. Yeah, it's a tier 1. Let's look into the higher tiers in a bit. You know what? Let's sleep on that one. All right. See ya. I hope you enjoyed, and bye-bye.